Hello everybody, John here, and today onto the garage, doing a real quick roundup of lots of bits and pieces of info for you. I'm away from the garage and in our A-Class motorhome Ruby, and myself and Joe are taking a well-earned break. There's Joe's fingers, and evidence, look, I saw a puffin at RSPB Bempton Cliffs, and we did. Joe saw two, I only saw one. But I managed to film a little something before we left, so I've just edited that together for you for now. See ya. Well, I did promise for those of you who are familiar with the channel, because I give you a few reveals, and this is one of them. This is a delivery I just had and genuinely not opened from British Parts, which is one of my favourite half a dozen or so suppliers. And this is to do a job on Purdy the XK8, that I've been promising to do for quite some time. And lots of people keep asking me, have you done, will you do, etc. So for all those, this is for you, but I'll dedicate this one to Gerard Booth, because he's one of the ones who keeps saying, have you done? But equally is the last person who asked me, and therefore was the final prompt. I'm just going to have to get that done. So here we are, Gerard. Think of it as being just for you. Let's see what we've got. I'm assuming I know what's in here. British Parts really do packing rather well. A, look at that. B, recycling, because this is old packaging that they've shredded up. So I'm just going to get rid of a little bit of that. And what have we got in here? I should give it away straight away, really. Ring any bells? So I, in here, should have 6 litres of transmission fluid of the right grade for my XK8. Plus, this. And what is this? It is a new automatic transmission oil filter seal, and I'm hoping attached to this board, which I'm not going to get out right now, is a transmission sump gasket. So I'm going to do a automatic transmission service on my 96 XK8, which is very similar to doing one on a later car. On the later car, this filter is integrated into the sump, the pan, if you like. So you have to buy an entire pan. So it's the same task, but it's cheaper on an early car, because more expensive parts, and more expensive on a later car because they've reduced the cost of their parts, but they're integrated. Progress and cost down. I can't complain. I make a living at that sort of stuff. Another exclusive reveal is I have ordered some more upgrade and improvement parts for the XK8. Last time I did anything significant like that, it was the brakes. Before that, it was the exhaust. What I'm going for this time is uprated and lowered springs. Now, I've resisted this for quite some time because I really enjoy the ride, but it has to be said that the XK8 as standard is one of the highest riding sports cars out there. The ground clearance is very impressive, and they do look better lower. So I'm going to give it a whirl on behalf of all of us and go for some quality upgraded and lowered springs. They're on order. share more when they arrive. XK8 waste seals. I had my own special reasons for not sharing sooner, but now is the time. So I will be putting out a video very soon showing how I made up my waste seals. But the executive summary is these are BMW Mini waste seals, which are cut to an appropriate length. And then in terms of end cappings and mouldings, etc., which obviously are just rough cut and all the wrong ones anyway, those are hand moulded in cold setting rubber by me. And I did a video on that, which I held on to for quite some time. I need to now just edit that and share with you. So stainless steel and rubber waste seals, eminently doable. And in sad but interesting news, Ellie will be leaving the fleet. Ooh. Why, I hear you cry. Circumstances have changed, my needs have changed, and I'll explain that all in a video coming very soon. But this remains one of the best cars I have ever owned. And I would not put anybody off buying one. They are amazing. It's not the last time you'll be seeing Ellie, because her new owners are an amazing local to me business that are going to do something rather special with her. And when that happens, I'm going to go see her again and share exactly what's happened and give you the full story. By the time you're viewing this, there will only be 1 or 2 days left for the calendar competition. If you want to get your car, your photograph of your car, entered into this year's 2022 photo competition for the 2023 calendar, then email me a decent quality image of your vehicle to john@tothegarage.co.uk before the end of July 2022. Thank you for all the lovely comments. On a Jaguar lifestyle point of view, there have been questions on, John, what is that penknife that appears in all sorts of videos, and is it your daily carry, and should there not be something on the channel about all that sort of good stuff for us Jag folk? Yes, there will. And when I'm knocking around at home, I've always got this in my pocket. And again, just a spoiler, it's called a Gerber arm bar, and it is, in my opinion, the best pocket knife multi-tool that money can buy, because I do not want to carry a huge set of pliers around. That has exactly what I need, and I'd happily share my experiences of this thing with you on another occasion. It's just so useful, but is not a legal public carry in the UK. We have some of the strictest rules on knives. It is a lock knife, so just that caveat. Snoopy the Arbath is now wearing sticky Avon tyres. These are the ZV7s. I've had a similar tyre to this on previous vehicles of mine. I believe, though not confirmed, you could put Avon ZV7s on an XK8. That might be something I investigate, although I am a bit of a Pirelli fan. And they've been quite transformative, a lot more compliant than the Continentals that came off, and obviously stickier. I mean, literally, as in, I can distort the rubber with my bare fingers. Sticky, soft, very pliable. My shed is a complete mess, but is full of parts for Jaguars, camper vans, and all sorts of other things. Very soon I'm going to have a bit of a clear out. I'm going to take you in there with me, and there might be a few things I offer to the subscribers as prizes or something, because there's stuff that's just gotta go. We just had the hottest days ever on record in the UK over the last few days. So we're at 40 point, I think it might be 40.7, please don't quote me. And I spent that time in Ruby. So I was using Ruby for work, and we were in South Wales, and yeah, there is no air conditioning for the accommodation. I know it sounds odd if you're in the States, but in the UK that's quite common. But I did have cab air conditioning, and to be fair, I survived rather well. Plenty of through draft. Using my deck chair outside and wet flannels, I lived. But we're off, myself and Joe, for a few days break in Ruby now. So we're going to set sail with Ruby towing Snoopy, and we're going to be exploring the area, Hull to Scarborough, for the next few days. So if anybody sees us out and about and you see a Rapido A-Class, then give us a wave. If you're enjoying our channel, then don't forget to subscribe and click the little bell icon so you get notifications of new videos. And please give us a thumbs up or thumbs down, and you can share the videos. And below the video is always the area where you can comment and get involved with the chat.